Hi YouTube and happy Monday. With a ride today, I will pass 500 miles on this 1970 Raleigh 20. With this momentous occasion, I thought it would be worth giving a quick update video about the remaining upgrades I've done to this, as well as some notes on the ride quality and what I've learned about riding this trusty 50-plus-year-old 3-speed. I don't think I really have done much with this since my last update video. I think some of the notable subtle changes are adding bar end caps, these OD bar end caps, as my bar ends didn't have plugs. I have changed the bar ends. I might have talked about that in a prior video. I had some ergon bar ends, but these were slipping on the chrome steel bars. So I got a couple of bar ends out of my freebie pile that I also talked about in a prior video. These sadly did not have caps on the ends. I think you can see the cap better on that side. I'll have to turn the right side of the handlebars into the light for you to see it better. I got a couple of handlebar caps from a bike in the scrap pile at Rockville Bike Hub. I removed them and they were a perfect fit for the ends of these bar ends. I think they're 17 or 18 millimeters, which I believe is the typical width of BMX or mountain bike handlebars. I'll just see if I can get this a little bit further in the light and get some more information for you. Yeah, so that says what on there? Made in USA. And I'll just make sure I can still see that in the light. Hunt, there we go. Some Hunt US made handlebar caps there on both ends of the handlebars. I've also further adjusted this really lovely crane bell so that the lever of the bell is a little more comfortably placed by the end of the grip, so I can ring it like that. Those have worked out quite well, the bar ends as well as the bell. I think besides that, I just adjusted the seat post a tiny bit higher to get good leg extension, and I've installed this taillight and reflector, which is super bright and nicely complements the fenders, which, are another sort of reflector. A friend of mine at Rockville Bike Hub gave me this REI Co-op reflective magnetic thing. It's called an amphipod. That further aids in visibility. And honestly, I've had quite good visibility from the rear between these two lights, the fender and that additional reflector. Okay, so I think that's really all the updates I've done to the bike. It's riding very smoothly now. I've ridden it on days after good thaws. I don't think this handles the snow all that well. I have had a very slow leak from the rear tire. I thought it was some puncture, but I think it's just dirt in the valve, since it's always very consistently 10 to 20 psi per day, and that hasn't really gotten worse. I'll have to replace that tube at some point, maybe with one with a Presta valve. Anyway, now talking about ride quality, I've really gotten accustomed to this quite well. I think the saddle pad really helps because there's a big tough ridge in the saddle that would otherwise not feel all that great. The Sturmey-Archer hub now is shifting beautifully 500 miles in. I mostly spent time in second or third gear, since I've drained a bit of motor oil from the hub, I haven't had issues with slippage from third into second gear. I've definitely found that these bar ends really help with accelerating and climbing up hills. It gives, an extra few hand positions relative to those much smaller ergon grips. Overall, a great utility bike, very, very reliable compared with a Dayhan, and I can't wait to ride this 1,000 miles. I just might hit that by the beginning of March. Truly great winter beater bike. Not much drivetrain wear, really easy to maintain. I understand why thousands, if not millions, of Brits rode these and still ride these to the shopping centers, the parks, pubs, and what have you in the UK. I think it's great. In the US and really anywhere else. A truly wonderful bike for all days and times. A truly timeless, reliable folding bike that should live quite a bit longer. Anyway, with that, I hope you appreciated this 500-mile look at the Raleigh 20. I'll do another one after 1,000 miles. I look forward to riding this timeless bike many, many years in the future. If you have any thoughts, suggestions, or questions, leave them in the comments down below. And if you like what you see, please like and subscribe as always. Have a great one. There we go. We'll end with that Raleigh Heron in the darkness.